how much money can I make in 24 hours on Donut SMP. And I watched a video from this guy in the past, and it was pretty darn fire, so that's why I'm watching this one.
I am in the biggest survival server in the world, and I have 24 hours to make as much money as possible. Will we make millions, tens of millions, or even hundreds of millions? We're about to find out. As soon as that playtime turns to 30 days and 17 hours, the timer starts and the 24 hours starts ticking down. 17 hours has now been hit and the 24-hour timer has started. Let's get to getting some tools.
Let's
and we
go.
can upgrade them to stone tools.
Guys, is mining wood still the best thing to do when you first start on Donut SMP? I thought the strategy was like look for like mushrooms or something instead.
We can start making
or
money.
maybe sell sand. Is wood maybe wood is like just a consistent starter. No matter where you spawn in, wood is just solid to make money quickly.
And our first money is going to come from selling levers.
Oh, there we go. Okay, he's doing levers instead of wood. So yeah, that's a good one.
Right now, these sell for around
Like, look at this, $2,000 per lever, and a lever only costs to craft 1 stick and 1 cobblestone.
$2,500 per lever. And all we need to make them is 1 stick and 1 piece of cobblestone.
The swamp is goated. Wait, what's not a swamp that's good? Swamp is the best start by far. What, mud? Are you talking about mud?
$2,500.
Is there mud in every type of swamp?
And in the matter of a few seconds, $2,100 has been made. And we can do that over and over and over again until the price drops to something ridiculously low. So after mining up a few trees and a load of cobblestone, we can now craft and sell a load more levers. And there we have it, only
swamps.
7 minutes in, and we have made $339,000.
Yo!
That is pretty crazy, and we could make more of that method. But I think it's now time we use that money to make even more. Redstone repeaters are currently selling for $10,000, and to make these, all you need is 2 redstone torches, 1 redstone dust, and 3 pieces of stone. So we can order ourselves 700 redstone dust, as well as 800 stone, and the only resource we're going to have to get is a load of wood for all of the sticks. There's the stone delivered, and the redstone dust has also been delivered.
So he's not even getting the stuff himself, he's just buying it. How is it so profitable?
Which means we can collect both of those orders. And now we have to get...
Because are there not like massive auto crafter farms where people are automatically crafting stuff like this? Like I'm surprised crafting it manually actually makes so much.
Crafting. First things first, let's grab ourselves a few logs, turn those into planks, and then into sticks. Then we can combine those with redstone dust to craft a couple stacks of redstone torches. Then we grab a few more stacks of redstone dust, a load of stone, and we craft some repeaters. Right, there we go. 4 stacks of repeaters, each of those selling for like $9,000. That right there is quite
each
a bit
repeater
of money. So let's get
9,000.
listing and let's watch the money fly in. So when we ordered all this, we had roughly $300,000. I wonder how...
Maybe what makes this so good is that his scale is so small that he's selling it 1 by 1.
How much we will end on. I can tell you for sure it's going to be quite a bit higher.
And you can charge higher
than what
for
we
1 by
had
1
before we ordered all this stuff, because we are already at $300,000. So the cost has pretty much been covered. Wait, quick pause. In May, I'm doing something kinda insane. You guys know elytras are worth like 400 million in Donut SMP nowadays. So for every 2,500 subscribers we gain this month, I'm going to be giving 1 elytra away. If you're not subscribed, you're literally missing out on a chance.
Yes, guys, subscribe to him if you want to be entered in the giveaway. That's very nice of this guy.
To get 1 for free. To enter, just comment your Minecraft username below, and the winners will be picked at the start of June. All right. Back to it. All right, we have 1 repeater left. That will sell over time, but we are up to $2.6 million already within 1 hour. That, I would say, is a very good effort, but we have so long left to go. And
it's okay, so in 1 hour, he made $2 million.
So much more money left to make. And I have found our next method. First, we're going to order ourselves some iron ingots. Right, they've been delivered, and now we can collect those, turn them into buckets, and now we're in a snowy biome where all of this powdered snow is, and we can actually bucket this up just like that and sell it on the auction house. And the price of this, I think, is pretty decent.
That's IRL trading. I don't think it is IRL trading. People do that all the time. Like, oh, when I get to... It's just like he's going to do a giveaway when he gets to a certain amount of subs. Wait, is that's not IRL trading, is it? It's like kind of IRL trading? Nah.
$1,000 per bucket. So if we do 18,000, how often
I
does
don't
this
know.
sell? Okay, it's selling at least. That's good. There should be some more powdered snow around here somewhere. Yes, there is. Right here. Perfect. We're already selling a load as well. That's
$18,000 per bucket?
good.
Oh my
I reckon
gosh.
this is going to be a pretty decent money-making
This is
method.
better than the water method, bro. Water method is also kind of crazy too. Water bucket method.
Oh my word. That guy wanted lots and lots of powdered snow, I can
Ooh.
tell. But already up to $3
What's the reason people even need powdered snow? Is the only reason for loot drops?
million almost. Okay, this is going well. We just need to find
traps.
ourselves a bit more powdered snow. Ooh, a mangrove swamp.
Oh,
This
we were just talking about this earlier. The mud.
could be insane. We can sell mangrove blocks for quite a
What
lot
are these little things, bro? Who's buying that?
of money. So let's grab a few of these mangrove propagules, which is actually like the sapling of this tree.
propagule?
And then we can order some bones, as well as purchase ourselves an efficiency 5 diamond axe.
Bro, he left where he forgot about the mud.
1,000, sure thing, we'll take that. Our bones have been delivered, perfect. We can turn those bones into bone meal. Because if we plant one of these and then bone meal it, we then get a mangrove tree. Which if we make our way up to the top of the tree, we can then actually mine the mangrove wood. Then we can craft these mangrove logs into planks and craft a load of different items like slabs, doors, signs, trapdoors. And ready for this, watch the price of these items. Let's start with trapdoors first.
I feel like it's so rare. Like, who's gonna ever buy a mangrove trapdoor? I feel like the server needs more players for these things to sell, like, consistently.
These are currently
ever.
selling for $99,000 each. So if we sell those for $80,000, that is $160K just for 2 trapdoors. Then we can list the rest of these.
I mean, I guess it's good if he's just spam selling a bunch of niche items. Like,
Mangrove signs.
it's pretty good. He has to like move on from thing to thing though. He can't do mangrove forever because people are not gonna care to just get mangrove items that much.
We can do those for 90,000. There's another 270K if they sell. Doors 100,000. These may take a while to sell, but once they do sell, the money is going
very
to
low
be
demand.
lovely. So we'll continue to plant all of our mangrove propagules, bone meal them, and get harvested.
His buddies
The
are
woods.
buying the items?
Okay, quite a few
Nah,
mangrove
no way.
trees have been harvested, and we have almost 6 stacks of mangrove logs. That is quite a lot. How much does a stack of mangrove logs sell for? 300,000. Oh,
Dang.
wow. Oh,
Whoa.
and our mangrove signs
Yo!
are selling. Perfect. Okay.
90K for that?
Maybe we sell all but 1 stack, and we do them for maybe 250K. So 4 stacks. That'll be $1 million. Perfect. And the rest we will use to craft a load more items, which can be listed back on the auction house. Let's make a load of mangrove signs. And while we're waiting for all of those to sell, we can go and get a load more money. And I think we do one of the best money-making methods in the entire server. But for that, we're going to need to order a good diamond pickaxe. There's an efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe. Now we can dig down, purchase ourselves some obsidian, as well as some end crystals.
What is this?
And now we can blow up ourselves a massive hole where the next money method is going to take place. Oh, someone just purchased our mangrove door. Very nice. And now that we have this hole, we need to get ourselves 2 zombie villagers because we're going to be trading villagers
Villager trading.
loads and loads of pork chops to get us tons of emeralds, which can be ordered for so much money. We do also have 29 diamonds that we can sell. These are currently selling for like 160K. Let me sell these. Oh, give me that diamond back. Let me sell these for 190,000. Now we turn mob spawns on, and we have to hope and pray that we get a zombie villager. Oh my word, this is a lot of mobs. Okay, I think we're going to need a sharpness 5 sword or something.
Is this the amount of
here.
mobs normal?
Right, smite 5 diamond sword.
Does this happen in regular vanilla Minecraft? This many mobs?
Oh my word, why are they 370,000? What about a smite 5 book? 85K. Sure, we'll buy it. Now this sword one-shot zombies, making this job 10 times easier. Does it one-shot skeletons? Oh, it does. Perfect. It doesn't one-shot creepers. Okay. Oh my word, I'm almost dead.
Yo, he's gonna die. I hope he's at home. Yo, please don't tell me he
There's no
didn't
way I
set a
just
home.
died. I don't have that as a home. I've got to do that all again. And my mangrove logs are now gone. Okay. It is what it is. Let's get that reset up. and
Are
let's
you
get ourselves
serious?
2 zombie villagers.
Bro, buy more totems next time. Don't risk it. Don't only have 1. I feel like you gotta have at least like 4 on you always.
a zombie villager. Okay, we can use him. Now we need to get him into a hole deep below the surface. There is the second zombie villager. Now we just need to get this up to our hole, and then we're good to start breeding lots and lots of villagers. All right, there we go. Both are now cured. We need to get our hands on some smokers. And those are currently selling for
smokers.
50,000
What?
per 16. Okay, we'll spend.
Oh, to turn them into the villager, the type of villager
Actually, you
he
know
wants.
what? We're going to spend 150k. Because now if we place these down, release these guys out of their boats, we can now keep replacing these until we get the pork chop trade. Like that, right there.
One
One
emerald.
pork chop, 1 emerald. We can order pork chops
I mean,
for
one pork chop
$17
for 1
each.
emerald.
But first,
Dang.
we want tons and tons of these villagers. So we've ordered a load of white wool, which when we combine with a load of planks, we can craft a load of beds to breed a load of villagers. Because we're just going to order $2.3 million worth of pork chops, trade them with all these villagers, and make so many emeralds. Give me a load of potatoes. Let's get these
I
guys
like that he's
breeding.
showing, like,
Okay,
many different
pork
methods.
chops, 17.5.
like that's cool.
Okay, we'll do 17.6. How many can we order? 300,000? Ooh, not that much. 120,000? 130,000? Yeah, 130,000. Okay. Already been delivered 2,000 pork chops. Oh my word, that's a lot. Okay, and look at this. 16 emeralds from him. 16 emeralds from him. Order emeralds, and we can deliver these for $824 each. There's 26k.
But I have a question though. Shouldn't he be spending his emeralds on something that's worth more? Like, why is he delivering the emeralds straight away? I feel like shouldn't he spend his emeralds on, like, I don't know, diamond armor, or like what else can you buy, like enchantment books or something?
There we go. Our first baby has now appeared. Time for many, many more, because 32 emeralds at a time is not good enough. I want loads. Okay, I think that is every single villager to fill up all of our beds. At least it will be by the end of the day. Only issue is we kind of need the babies to grow up, because I want to trap every single villager once they're in bed. And then I have a zombie over there that is trapped, and we're going to let that free to turn all of the villagers into zombie villagers, which we will then cure to get that lovely trade of 1 pork chop for 1 emerald.
Okay,
So after waiting
okay.
25
Oh my gosh.
minutes, pretty much every villager is now grown up, and it's time to infect and cure all of these. First things first, let's get our zombie over to the pen.
Wait, I have a
We can
question.
build a-
Type a 1 in chat if you already knew everything that he's doing. Like, if none of this is new information to you and you're not learning a single thing, type a 1. Type a 2 if you're like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that.
Little
I'm
stair
curious how many people know, because I know all this stuff already.
case up, break the boat, and there we go. He's in the pen. Perfect.
Okay.
Now,
It's
nothing
like
should be able to
50-50.
get in there, hopefully. We break these just so that the iron golem can't kill my zombie. And there should be no blocks around the outside.
Oh, that
Okay,
looks good.
perfect. You, Mr. Zombie, get to work infecting all of my villagers. It is working nicely. Look
Oh my
at that.
gosh.
They are almost all infected in that side of the pen. And then we'll open up the divider.
Iron Golem, he wishes he could help, but he's just standing there. He can't do anything.
Get the rest infected. Then we have the job of buying enough weakness potions to cure them all. That might be a challenge. So if I miss one, it could be a big,
The creator
big
is
issue.
here. What?
Right,
What?
those are all done now.
Camel's here.
Break this. Separate this divider. And off they go. Oh my words. They are noisy. Let's get that turned off. That's so much better. Come on. Infect the rest of these last people.
The Iron Golems want to
Okay.
help, but they
All of them
can't.
have been infected. Now that's what we're talking about. Can I get these all over here, I wonder? Well, don't entity cram. We don't want that to happen. 25k per potion. Just buy enough of those. Come up here. Then we can splash them all.
I like
Perfect.
that.
And then we
He
just
doesn't have to spend one
bam,
potion per
right
zombie.
click
He can do them
these.
all at
I
once.
need some more golden apples. That's fine. How has one of them got out? Excuse me? Okay, they should all now be curing, hopefully. Okay, there we go. We're starting to get cured villagers.
Wait.
Look at them.
What? Won't the cured villagers just get killed by
Just
the zombie
run away.
villagers?
Okay, this is perfect. If I stay here, then all the cured villagers will hopefully run over there.
Oh.
Oh my word, they're like just sprouting.
Wait, why are the zombies? So zombies go for players, but not villagers. Like they'd rather go for player.
They just pop out of everywhere. Okay, almost all done now. Hopefully just another minute to go. And hopefully we haven't missed any.
Okay, see, that's something I learned. I did not know that.
So I hope they're all good. But I'm not seeing any effects around these three. So maybe I missed them. So let me run over here, block these off, splash them, and cure those three. And there we go. All of them are now converted into
like fully underground. He didn't even have to like steal 2 villagers. He got zombie villagers that spawned in the underground area and just bred them, and boom, he instantly got this many. Dang.
Cheap trade villagers.
Is there a maximum amount of villagers on Donut SMP or in Minecraft? Like, could he just like add 5 times the amount of beds and feed them a crazy amount of food and get even more villagers?
It's time we get them all into their individual pens so we can trade really, really easily. And if you're wondering how we're up to $5.6 million, look at this. People have been buying our mangrove signs and trapdoors for so much
People are saying there's no max, and some people are saying I'm pretty sure there is a limit.
We had 2 stacks of logs we could claim off the auction house.
There shouldn't be a limit, I don't
because they didn't sell. So instead, I made loads of them into signs, and then there is 48 mangrove logs still sitting and waiting to be turned into whatever we need to use them for. And now we have the job of doing this for every single villager to get them into their individual pens. I feel like this is going to take me some time. Finally, we have done it. They are all now in their individual pens, and it's time we go through and we lock in a pork chop trade with every single one of them. Okay, this is starting to get real good because now we have all of these guys set up. They're all locked in for pork chops. So now we have every single one of these to trade for emeralds. And you've got to imagine, 1 double chest is 1 double chest of emeralds. So every single double chest is going to be filled. This is going to be amazing. And it's not only these double chests right here. We also have pages of pork chops on orders. And the good thing is we have only spent $930,000 on all these pork chops. Let's see how much we can turn this all into. So we'll start by grabbing a whole inventory of pork chops, and we'll go down the line trading it with every single villager. And after trading with every single villager twice, this is the amount of emeralds we have. And you can trade with them up to twice per day. So every single Minecraft day, this is the amount of emeralds
I didn't know you could only trade twice per day.
We're going to get. It's going to take a while to trade all of these double chests of pork chops, but once we have, money should be pretty insane. And they're ready to trade again. Look at that. Perfect. Maybe it's a little bit more than 2 times a day then. I'm not too sure. And while we wait for these to restart,
would I ever partake in a horror video? Maybe.
We are going to get the materials to build a pretty decent kelp farm. We don't want an insane one, because otherwise then we're going to need a humongous hole, thousands of smokers, and I don't think we've got the money for that, because you'll need so much money for the bone meal. So instead we're going to build a pretty small one, and we should be able to dig out a nice hole around this sort of area. So these are all the materials we are going to need. So let me get to buying those, and then we'll dig out the hole and build the machine. This should make, I think, around $3.3 million profit per hour. And that's by doing nothing. If you combine that with this farm, I don't know how much money we're going to be making per hour. Hopefully, something ridiculous. That's a pretty small farm. It would fit in here.
Pretty small.
Lengthways and width. Just the height would be a little bit too short. But of course, we already have something in here. So we need to dig out a hole probably about half the size of this. And
wait a second. I just realized. I think he made his base too high up. I think he should have put it a little lower, because see how the stone is exposed? Doesn't Donut SMP like hide bases better when you're lower underground? I think you put it a little bit too high.
And quite deep. I think maybe we do it under the villagers so everything's loaded. I think that'll be the best bet. So let's dig down and let's use a load of end crystals again. Okay, there we go. That has all now been blown up, and the farm does fit here, as you can see. That looks perfect.
Donut does not know what he's talking about.
Pretty simple farm.
Yes, I do, bro.
Just like a lot of repeated stuff, but that is okay. We can get that done. I reckon that'll take us maybe 2 hours to build, if that. So let me put my best foot forward, get this farm built, then we can go and trade a load more pork chops, buy as many bones and blaze rods as we need, and get this farm up and running.
Jeez. I wonder how long it takes to build something like that. If you guys had to take a guess, how long do you think it takes to build this?
Okay, that farm should now be built. That took quite a while. We are
Shut
now
up.
up to 31 days and 3 hours, meaning we have
1 hour, 2
14
hours?
hours remaining.
2 hours?
And we need to
30
order
minutes?
quite a lot
He said
of
2
stuff
hours.
to actually get
What?
this farm up and running. We need 71,000 blaze rods and 177,000 bone blocks. If we look at the blaze rod order right now, $150. So if I do 150.01, 71,040, that is going to cost us 10.6 million. Oh my word. I think first we should do a 1 hour test. For that, we're going to need 5,500 blaze rods. That'll cost us 832,000. Okay, we'll place that order, but make sure it's not for stone. And then we're also going to need... Oh, they're getting delivered. Nice. Going to need 14,800 bone blocks. So if we go 554.2 and 14,800 of those, that order is going to cost us $8.2 million. Okay, that means we need to trade quite a few pork chops for emeralds and then sell those emeralds for lots and lots of money. We'll head back up here, and right here is
It's like getting complicated. Like to keep track
of
of everything he's doing, I feel like you have to have played Donut SMP.
we have an issue.
Maybe
These
not.
guys' prices haven't gone down, and I think something may have happened. But what I think's happened is when I was blowing up the hole for the massive farm, one of these have been hit, and now they're all very angry at me. Like this guy here, he's not even got a discounted trade.
They accidentally got hit by the crystals when he was blowing up the base, and now they hate him. So now the prices are worse.
Neither's that guy. Neither's that guy. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's happened.
Wait, I have a question. When you cure a zombie villager and they give you the cheaper trades because you cured them, do those cheaper trades last forever?
I think we're gonna have to infect
Like, if you do nothing, if you just like keep trading with them, is it
every
forever?
single one of these again and cure them. But this time, it might cost us a little bit more
What?
money.
I didn't know that.
Pods,
Oh
but
my
it should be
gosh.
a lot easier to manage. All we need is a zombie to run around, and then we can get on with curing them. Okay, there we go. The zombie is infecting the villagers. Let me just do a little test before that zombie infects all the rest. If I buy another weakness potion and splash it on this guy, cure him, will his trade go back to 1 pork chop for 1 emerald? Here we go. Have we got back to 1 emerald? The answer is...
No.
If we're getting, let's say, 850 per emerald, and we paid let's say $18, the max the trade can be is 47 pork chops to make it equal to the price.
Oh, someone said they don't last forever. If you trade with them, or if you don't trade with them, they'll eventually return to normal prices. Is that true?
paid, and none of them are that high. So I think what we do, just cure this guy again.
No,
and
you
just
guys are saying
trade with them.
that guy's wrong. Okay.
They're not the best odds, but their prices aren't that bad. Where's that zombie? Come here, sir. Don't infect any more of my villagers, please. Oi. Okay. All right. We've got $9 million to make before we can even run that farm for 1 hour. And that's if it makes us
If
profit.
he just
I hope
someone
it
said if he just waits 2 days, the prices will go back.
does, but you never know.
Yo, some of you guys
Home prices
are
nowadays very expensive.
very
And
knowledgeable.
despite the high prices, we are now up to quite a few.
He just has to
emeralds.
wait.
We still have so many.
Yo,
pork
why
chops
am I getting spammed? Why is my chat spammed with egg? What are you guys spamming egg for?
left? But this amount of emeralds will hopefully get us enough money to start the farm up that is down below us. We'll head over
Sacred.
to
Really?
orders.
No
and
way.
The top one is $840 per. Let's put all of these in there. And that will deliver for $10 million. Okay, that should hopefully be enough.
No
All of
one
those
said
have
egg.
sold.
Yes, they did say egg,
Perfect.
bro.
Now
What do you
we need
mean?
to order enough bone blocks. The current price for bone blocks are $537 each. Okay, let me let this one sell quickly. And then I think we create one for 537.1. 14,800 of those bone blocks. And that's going to cost us $8 million. Okay, we now need to wait for that to be
Nah, I'm
delivered.
joking.
And we should be good to go. Our blaze rods have been
Nice,
delivered
bro.
though, so we can fill this up with blaze rods while we wait. And our bone blocks are being delivered as well. Nice. All right, now we put all of our blaze rods in here. Go to orders, blaze rods, and deposit them into there. We may have to order a few more because I think they've only filled up like a little bit of this farm. All right, here's what we're going to do. Instead of just ordering a tiny amount of blaze rods, we're going to cancel this order so it's not actually getting delivered. And we're going to craft a new one for, okay, not 156. Why are these all so expensive now? Let's do 152.5. And then we're going to use all of our money. So can we order 60,000? Probably not. No, definitely not. 30,000? Yeah, okay. 35,000? Turns out we can order almost 40,000. Okay, perfect. 38,000 blaze rods. And then we're just going to put those in the system, run it until it runs out of bone meal, and then use every piece of money we get from dried kelp, as well as the emeralds from pork chops.
I'm confused on what he's doing. Bro, yeah, I feel like it's too confusing for people who don't play Donut SMP. I don't know. Maybe not. Like, I'm trying to think of if I never played Donut SMP and I didn't really know much about anything, would I even know what's going on? No, I don't think I would. Well, so what he's doing right now is he's buying blaze rods for the fuel of the furnaces, and he's buying kelp, and then he's going to smelt the kelp into dried kelp, and then craft the dried kelp into dried kelp blocks, because dried kelp blocks sell for more than regular kelp does.
Farm up with more and more bone blocks, and when that timer hits 31 days and 17 hours.
So he's buying like the raw materials and putting them through his farm to smelt and craft them, and then he's going to sell it for a higher price.
We'll see how much money we end on. Because if one of these smokers don't have blaze rods in, then we are basically throwing money down the drain, which we do not really want to be doing. So we'll get all of these blaze rods into the system. Oh, wow, this is a lot of blaze rods. Look at that. Oh, wow. Now every single smoker should be filling up with blaze rods. There you go. That one's filling up. And there's that many entities, I can't actually open these smokers anymore. Oh, my word.
The server's lagging?
All of the blaze rods in the system. Okay, let's start this farm up. And hopefully we should see dried kelp blocks flowing in. The crafters are working away, like you can see here. Crafting all of our bone meal. Perfect. Now I think we just need to flick this lever. Kelp is flowing through the tubes, up through this one, and then it's going into all of these smokers. As you can see there, those two are full. This one will be filling up nice and soon. And then the dried kelp will be going down here into these crafters, which will give us dried kelp blocks. They go up and into the storage system. This is working perfectly. Now we've just got to run this for as long as we can until the bones run out. So I spent the next few hours trading pork chops for emeralds, selling kelp blocks for money, and filling the farm with blaze rods. All right, the bone meal has now run out, but the farm has not stopped working. The kelp blocks are still flowing. Oh, yeah. Now this is what we're talking about. Okay, let's get these into shulker boxes, and let's get this all sold. Let's order some more bone blocks. Let's keep trading pork chops for emeralds, and let's get the money back up and running. All right, there's a little more emeralds delivered, another $1 million from them. And we also have a lot of kelp blocks to sell. I wonder how much this is going to get us. $743 per. Okay, how much? 27 million. Oh my
$27 million? So okay, let me think of his whole system. So basically, he got a little bit of money from selling like wood and like signs and stuff, and he took that money and he, I guess, saved it for materials. Then he got a bunch of villagers and spent that money that he first got and bought pork chops. And then he traded pork chops with the villagers for emeralds for even more money. And then he bought all the materials for that massive like mechanical farm. And then he bought all the materials to smelt stuff. Bro, that is crazy how quick he just is scaling up. Like, he could have kept selling logs, and I don't think he probably would have only had like 5 million. That's crazy.
Now we're talking. We've already reached $30 million, and we still have just under 2 hours remaining. Okay, we need to get this back up and running. All of these have run out of either kelp or blaze rods. What I think we're going to do is fill the whole system up with blaze rods and run this until we're out of bone. Okay, to fill this up, we're going to need 71,000 blaze rods. Okay, 150.4. That's going to cost us 10 million. Okay, we'll get those ordered, and we'll spend the rest on bone blocks. And we can order 42,000 of those. Okay.
Look at his money. He just spent like $20 million on bone block orders.
Okay, perfect. This may take us over a 24-hour mark. So we'll do, when that timer hits 17 hours, we'll sell everything we've...
Oh, wait, he's already... no, that wasn't even a small amount of time. That was the whole 24 hours later. Wait, that was like 20 hours. He only has 2 hours left. Are you serious?
See what the money
I didn't even realize.
Being,
that went by so fast.
Until everything is
Holy
empty.
cow.
And we'll see what the grand total is. Okay. Blaze rods, let's get these in the farm. And we will also get our bone blocks into the farm. All right. Here we go. How much are we going to make?
A little while later.
There we go. 31 days, 17 hours. And the farm is still running. But the 24 hours is about to officially end. First, we must sell every single bit of kelp we have. And we'll see how much we've made in 24 hours. There we go.
12 million.
That's all now sold.
What?
And we have made 13.
Are you serious? Wait, what is that in the top right? Is that a name tag? Is somebody at his base?
Point.
Or was that a glitch? Bro, that wasn't even the most amount of money he had. I guess most of his money is probably still in the machine. Like he has blaze rods, he has bone meal, he has all that stuff still just in the machine about to be sold.
$2 million. The only issue is we still have tens of millions in bone blocks and blaze rods in the system. So technically we have made a lot more than 13 million. And the total that we have
Please
made,
don't end the video here.
we're going to have to find out in probably a few hours. So let me use every single bone block and every single blaze rod I can. And let's see how much money we have. And remember, each elytra I'm giving away is worth 400 million. And for every 2,500 subs in May, that's another one gone. Subscribe now if you want a shot. To enter, just comment your Minecraft username below. And the winners will be picked at the start of June. Good luck. There we go. All of the hoppers are now out of blaze rods, which means once all of this is processed, which it seems to have done, we can mine up both of these shulker boxes and find out the grand total of how much we have made. Another 26 million, meaning our grand total is around 50 million.
So by himself, he got $50 million in 24 hours. Is that, what do you guys think? What do you guys rate, like how much money he made? Was that a good amount of money for 24 hours? Or do people usually make more? Or how good was that? That's really good. Good amount. Good. It's solid. Not
it's
bad.
Around.
Okay, someone said not so low. Someone said no, I can make 200 million. Someone said I made 700 million in 2 hours.